today is called Sprinkles. Sprinkles here is only 11 months old. He is still very little. He's one of our rescues. He's come in from a car incident. So unfortunately he came in when he was about this big, very little, and his mum had been hit by a car. But he does prefer you to sit there and give him a cuddle. Now, the way that we run this session is by the ticket numbers on your tickets. So there should be someone with ticket number 1. Yeah, you guys? I think you want to sneak on first.
No, you go first.
Go ahead.
All right.
You both come on in. You're a group together.
All right, so...
You want to come on in as well?
I'll shut this behind us.
All right.
Nice to
Getting a summer one.
And then I'll get you to come stand right in the middle. And then what will happen is I'm going to pop this arm right here into this shoulder. He's going to turn around by himself. You just have to come and hold him under the bottom maybe.
Got it.
And if you want me to move his claws around, let me know and I can. Otherwise, just sit there nice and happy.
All right. Sounds good.
Ready?
Sure.
Go. Yeah, perfect.
This guy's so freaking soft.
I'll see if he's hungry and then I'll move out of your way. You hungry? No. There you go.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
You're gonna love this.
He's so cute.
Like? It feels like
a teddy bear.
Soft.
Yeah.
It's like a dog that's soft, like a puppy, maybe. Fur.
You little man, huh?
Yeah, pretty hungry on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, loves it. His favourite stuff, this type of gum. Yeah. Now, if you have any questions about him as well, obviously feel free to ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to just enjoy.
How many koalas do you have here?
We have now 22, including what we have in our hospital. So we have quite a few.
And do you release them back?
Yes, it's always the goal. The only ones that we have here are the rescues that can't be released. So we have some from bushfires a couple of years ago that were far too injured to go back to the wild. We have plenty like Sprinkles here that have come in very young, and that means they get very attached to people, and that's not a good or responsible animal to re-release. It's only the ones that we cannot release this day.
So how devastating was that fire? And by the way, you're live on Instagram with
Oh,
all my students. I'm a biology teacher.
Fantastic. Yes, Sprinkles. During the fires, we lost most of our koala population, unfortunately, and we also lost half the island. So
About 80% of the population, that's what I was reading. Is that true of koalas?
yes, so we used to have a population of around 80,000 koalas at one point, and that was actually a big overpopulation, but after the fires we dropped to roughly around 10,000, so we lost the majority, unfortunately.
So you do have like a breeding probably sanctuary or someplace for them?
This place isn't. This is not a breeding program done through the park here. We're just taking in any rescues that can't be re-released. If they breed here, fantastic. If they don't, fantastic. But we've only had one be born here in the park. And that's our little boy across from us. His name's Gumby. He's about 2 years old now. But we primarily focus on rehabilitation and release. And if they can't, then they can just come out here to the park.
Good.
Now what I'll do is I'll let him finish that big branch
Sure.
there.
And then we can pass it.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
And then I'll steal him back and we can pass him over.
Oh, so cute.
That's Frank. He's a handsome man.
Yes, he is. He's very handsome.
Pretty boy.
Is he light? Is he heavy?
Is that what they're asking?
Yes.
Actually, he's like, I don't know, 5, 6 pounds, 7 pounds?
So he's 3.5 kilos last time we weighed him, so I wouldn't know the conversion rate
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
about that.
Roughly.
Yeah, no, he's not heavy at all.
We've got some much heavier ones at the back. But he's only little, 9 yards.
And there's various types of koala.
Well, there was a big debate trying to split them into 2 separate species, but that never went ahead. So it is just the one sole species of koala.
So what was the discrepancy between them? Like the ones darker?
Yes, the
ones
ones
light?
up the north look a bit different. They're a bit lighter in colour, they tend to be a bit more brown. Whereas the ones down here in the south are a bit darker. Ours are quite angular at the face, where the ones in the north are quite flat. And it's really about it. It's why they were trying to
But they
separate
never
them.
did any DNA evidence on either species?
Not that I'm aware of. It could have
They
happened.
don't- Yeah, in order to reclassify them? Just curious.
Not that I'm aware of, sorry. But if you're just nice and still, he's going to climb over by himself. You don't have to do anything at all.
Okay.
Aww.
Perfect.
All right. Now, let's pass you off.
Hang it back for you.
All right, now the wife's going. So,
So it'll be the exact same process. I'll put this arm onto this shoulder. Yeah, he's going to turn around by himself. Just underneath the bottom like a baby. Okay. If you want me to move his paws, just let me know. Okay. You ready? Yeah.
oh, that's right.
Perfect.
Okay, you got to clear up this rumor also. Like, I was reading online that you can actually get chlamydia from koalas.
It's incredibly rare. It shouldn't be happening at all. But there is a very, very minor chance that it can happen, which is why they actually are banned throughout most of Australia. However, we don't have that same disease here on the island, so we're quite lucky. We don't have to worry about it for our koalas, which is fantastic.
But it was like a pandemic amongst them at one point until you started vaccinating them, right?
It was a big pandemic on the mainland.
Oh.
It still is a big pandemic.
It still is. So
I haven't heard much about vaccinating for them, so I wouldn't be able to tell you too much about that.
well, I thought there was a program that you guys were instituting. Well, okay, so it's the urine.
Yes, urine and other fluids inside their body as well. But
Yeah,
primarily
right. No, I heard any kind of fluids
Yeah.
out on your body. All right. So, honey,
Yeah.
do you hear that? That you cannot pet one in the wild on the mainland.
You also wouldn't want to. They can be very ferocious animals when they want to be.
See?
They're definitely not all cute and cuddly.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me.
Only our ones.
Tell me you won't.
I want.
It's hard.
You should see what this woman petted in the Amazon.
Very cute. No, they're beautiful animals. We're pretty lucky to have them.
All right.
Especially Sprinkles. He's everyone's favorite. He's cute.
Anybody else have any questions about this? He is really cute. It's 10 months old. What's his name again?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
So
Sorry.
most of the animals are named by my boss. His name is Connor. He's 5 years old. He is the manager of this joint.
Oh, okay, good. The 5-year-old. Uh-oh.
Yeah, my robot.
He dropped it.
They're fantastic, but he likes to make quite a lot of the naming decisions. You got it, mister?
All right. Now, kids, do you see why I traveled like 2,500 miles to go see this? For this reason.
Get it? There you go.
See, the wife is happier than our wedding day again.
Oh, yes.
Again.
Every time I get to pet a wild animal, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
He's nice and soft as well. Generally, the younger they are, the softer they are. So it's
Yeah.
the best. But what'll happen is I'll let him finish that big branch. Should still take him a little bit. Then I'll have to steal him back and pass him to the next people.
Yeah.
Sounds good. This is what we came for.
Hold him forever.
He's a beautiful man. Yeah.
What do you think?